Yeah, I guess like the funniest memory that comes to my head, this was just, I think I was in Gangnam and I was trying to get into a building and it didn't have like a door handle. I was looking for a button to press and I pressed both sides thinking those were buttons. The door didn't open. At that point, I was already embarrassed enough, so I just left. And luckily no one chased out to me and said, hey, you wanted to come back into this building? But yeah, that was, for me, I guess to myself, the funniest moment, also the saddest moment. But yeah. Hello, my name is Elijah Lundell, 22 years old, from Hawaii. I was here in Korea to be a marketing and content creator in some way, and I was here for 3 months. It was kind of a variety of tasks. I was coming into here to do marketing and journalism related things with the company that I worked with. My main task was being the main contact point for university coaches in the US because they are a soccer education app. A lot of their material is taught through coaches, and right now they've only been working with like European coaches. And so since I was, obviously fluent in English, they wanted me to be the main contact point for university coaches. And so I was, emailing a bunch of coaches, trying to set up meetings so that we can kind of just talk about what we had to offer and what they could offer to us. Yeah, I came alone to Korea. This was actually technically my first time going abroad in general. I've only been within the United States, so this was definitely a huge step. Yeah, I guess in some ways coming to Korea made me a little bit more independent. I guess in college I was by myself a little bit. I still had family around, but it was still kind of independent. But yeah, here, when you don't have anyone that you really know around you, you really have to get yourself out there and just make friends and make new experiences all on your own. I think I met a lot of special friends here in Korea. I was connected through a group through a church, and so I met a lot of great people, mostly Koreans, but a lot of good people, and they all spoke English, and so that was really fun. We did a lot of different things, from walking around Seoul Park, or Seoul Grand Park, I think, and just a lot of different meals as well. A lot of cafes. They're all like coffee addicts. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but they're all big coffee people, so a lot of cafes were visited during my time here as well. But yeah, a lot of fun, special memories that I can hold to. As far as domestic traveling goes, during Chuseok, I went to Busan for a couple nights, so that was really fun. Got to do a full day tour of Busan with a tour group, and outside of that, mostly just around Seoul is where I traveled. A couple weeks ago, I went to Suwon and went to the fortress and palace over there. But yeah, for the most part, just kind of got to travel around Seoul, which was fun. I also did Nami Island with a friend. I have a lot of good memories, I think. I met a lovely bunch of people here. So just all the times that I was able to hang out with them, we spent this past weekend just kind of in celebration of me leaving. Even though I don't like things being all about me, it was fun to have a bunch of meals with them and just kind of enjoy experiences with them. And then besides friendships, just all the traveling that I was able to do. I think I got most of my bucket list places and foods in, and so that was very fun. Oh, a lot of things were on my bucket list. There's maybe like 20 different foods that I wanted to try, and then just kind of a lot of different places within Seoul was the main thing. And then when I started to think of the idea of going to Busan or Suwon, I started adding more places to add. So I got maybe 70 places that I got to do, and that was on my list, so I'm very thankful for that. I would highly recommend Korea Gapyear to anyone who wants to come out to Korea or just wants to experience living in Korea, working in Korea. Doesn't matter what you do, I'm sure there's a way that they can find the perfect job for you. My advice to future participants is just get yourself out there. I mean, for me, I'm a very introverted person, and so getting myself out there was a little difficult at first, but if you do some research maybe beforehand, before coming, you can find yourself a little community that you can get yourself connected to, and then just really enjoy every moment you have here. Take every day to do something. Maybe take a rest day every now and then, but for sure, try to get yourself out there, really enjoy what South Korea has to offer. Not just Seoul, but everywhere in between. That would be my advice.